My girlfriend went on a date with her ex while I was on vacation and then told me he had the biggest dick she's ever seen. Comment breakup or stay right now. Where are you watching from? Drop your city in the comments. What I'm about to tell you happened a year ago and I still can't get it out of my head. Every single day I think about what she said to me on that phone call and I don't know if I'll ever be able to move past it. I'm 23, my girlfriend is 25. We've been together for about a year and a half now, and up until this happened, everything was pretty much perfect between us here in Toronto. About a year ago, I went on a family trip. We were going overseas, like across the world, completely different time zone from Ontario. I was excited because it was a big family vacation and I hadn't seen some of my relatives in years, but leaving my girlfriend for 2 weeks was going to be hard. The first few days of the trip were great. We were texting when we could, dealing with the time difference, but it was fine. Then one night I went to sleep, and when I woke up the next morning Toronto time, I had a text from her that completely changed everything. She texted me while I was sleeping that she was planning to meet up with an old fling of hers for drinks that night, not asking if it was okay, telling me she was planning to go, and the way she worded it made everything so much worse. She said they were just friends now and that he's dating someone. Then she added at the end, if you're uncomfortable with it, I won't go. But here's the thing that made my stomach drop immediately. When I checked the timestamp on her message, she had sent it only 2 hours before she was supposed to meet him. 2 hours while I was sleeping on the other side of the world with no way to respond in time. I immediately check her location on my phone and guess where she is. She's already at a restaurant in downtown Toronto. She didn't wait for my response. She didn't actually want my permission. She just wanted to be able to say she asked. Pause right here. If your girlfriend did this to you, what would you do? Comment breakup or stay because I need to know if I'm overreacting. I'm sitting there in my hotel room halfway across the world, staring at my phone, watching her location pin sitting at some restaurant I've never heard of. My hands are shaking and I don't even know what to think. Part of me wants to call her right away, but what am I supposed to say? I text her back saying it's fine and that I appreciate her asking, even though at this point she's already there and my opinion clearly didn't matter. Then I just try to go back to sleep, but I can't. I'm just lying there in the dark imagining what's happening and it's driving me insane. A few hours later, I wake up again and check my phone. Her location is moved. She's back at her apartment now. So I call her immediately and she doesn't answer. My heart is pounding because now I'm thinking the absolute worst. She texts me back a minute later saying they're just talking in his car outside her building and she'll call me soon. In his car outside her apartment at like midnight Toronto time, and she wants me to just wait. I'm sitting there for 10 minutes, which feels like 10 hours, just staring at my phone. Every second that passes, I'm imagining something worse. Finally, she calls me back, and that's when she tells me everything that happened that night, and it was so much worse than I thought. She tells me he picked her up from her place, took her to a really nice restaurant somewhere fancy in Yorkville, bought her drinks, multiple drinks, paid for the entire bill without even letting her offer, then drove her back to her apartment, and here's the part that made my blood run cold. He asked to come up to her apartment to see her place. She said no, but the fact that he even asked meant he was clearly trying to make a move. And she's telling me all this like it's just a casual story, like she doesn't realize what actually happened. Then she drops another bomb on me. She says that when they were texting earlier that day to plan this, he originally suggested just bringing a wine bottle to her place and they could have a wine night, just the two of them at her apartment with wine. And somehow she thought this was just a friendly hangout. I'm trying to keep my composure on the phone because I'm still with my family and I don't want to cause a scene, but inside I'm losing it. I tell her that this guy clearly wanted to hook up with her, and she said she didn't really think about that. She didn't think about that? How do you not think about that? We changed the topic because I can't handle talking about it anymore, and I'm trying to calm myself down. Then, out of nowhere, with no warning, no context, she hits me with something that I will never, ever forget for the rest of my life. She says, "Babe, by the way, he has the biggest dick I've ever seen." Just like that, casual, like she's telling me about the weather, and my entire world stops. I grab my head with both hands. I ask her why she would tell me that, why she would say that to me right now, why she thought I needed to know that information. I tell her I really don't want to think about that, and I can feel a panic attack starting to build in my chest. I tell her I have to go and I end the call. Then I just sit there in my hotel room halfway across the world, unable to do anything. I'm still on vacation with my family for another week, and I have to pretend like everything is fine, but I'm dying inside. The next day, she posts a picture on Instagram. It's her in the dress she wore to that dinner. The caption says dinner dress with some emojis. The same dress she wore on what was essentially a date with her ex, and now it's on her Instagram for everyone to see, including me, stuck on the other side of the world. We're about 25% through this story. Drop a fire emoji if you're still watching, because what happens when I get back to Toronto is even more insane. I spend the rest of that vacation barely sleeping. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thinking about what she said. Every time I try to enjoy myself with my family, it creaks back into my head. I can't escape it, and I can't talk to anyone about it because how do you even explain this situation? When I finally get back to Toronto, I immediately bring it up again. I sit her down and I explain to her that what she went on was a date, not a friendly hangout, not a casual catch-up, a date. He picked her up, took her somewhere nice, paid for everything, asked to come up to her apartment. That is a date. At first, she gets defensive. She says that he wanted to meet up with her on New Year's Eve, and she said no to that, so I should be happy that didn't happen. I'm sitting there trying not to explode because she's acting like I should be grateful she only went on one date with her ex instead of two. Then she mentions something else that makes everything even worse. She says that when they were texting to plan this whole thing, she never mentioned that she had a boyfriend, never brought me up once. But apparently during the actual dinner, she talked about me. So this guy had no idea she was in a relationship until they were already at the restaurant. She also tells me that after dinner, when he drove her back and asked to come up to see her place, she said no. And she's saying this like she wants credit for it, like she made the right choice. But in my head, I'm thinking, why was he even comfortable enough to ask that in the first place? Eventually, she apologizes. She says it won't happen again, that she won't text him anymore, that she understands why I'm upset. I tell her that I forgive her because I love her and I want to move past this. But there are some things I can't stop thinking about. Why did she text him and plan this dinner without talking to me first? Why didn't she wait to make sure I was actually okay with it before she went? Why didn't she mention she had a boyfriend while they were texting? Why did she say, at least it wasn't New Year's Eve, like that was supposed to make me feel better? And most importantly, the question that has been eating me alive for the past year, why did she tell me he had the biggest dick she's ever seen? What was the point? What did she think was going to happen when she said that? Be honest in the comments. Would you be able to get over this? Because I don't know if I can. I'm pretty sure she didn't say it to hurt me. I think in that moment, she just forgot I was her boyfriend and said it without thinking, like her brain just blurted it out. But that almost makes it worse because it means she was thinking about it. She was thinking about his dick while she was on that date with him. It's been a year now, a full year since that trip, since that phone call, since she said those words that I can't get out of my head, and she thinks I've moved on. In her mind, I forgave her and we're past it, but I'm not past it. I think about it constantly. We're halfway through now. Drop a fire emoji if you think I should leave her, or a broken heart if you think I should stay. Every time we're intimate, I think about what she said. Every time I see her phone light up, I wonder if it's him. Every time she goes out with friends, I'm paranoid that she's going to do this again. It's like this comment has poisoned my brain and I can't get rid of it. I've tried to bring it up with her a few times, but she gets frustrated. She says we already talked about this, that I already apologized, that I said I forgave her. And she's right, I did say that. But I lied. I'm not over it. I don't know if I'll ever be over it. Sometimes I'm lying in bed at night and I just replay that phone call in my head, the exact tone of her voice when she said it, the casualness of it. He has the biggest dick I've ever seen, like it was just a fun fact she wanted to share with me. What was she expecting me to say? Oh, cool, thanks for letting me know? Did she want me to be happy for her that she got to see such an impressive dick? I genuinely don't understand what was going through her head. And the worst part is, I can't talk to any of my friends about this. How do I explain this situation without sounding insane? Hey guys, my girlfriend went on a date with her ex and told me about his dick. Should I break up with her? They'd either tell me I'm overreacting or they'd tell me to leave her immediately. And I don't know which answer I'm more afraid of. I've thought about going to therapy for this, not couples therapy, just therapy for myself, because I think this has genuinely messed me up mentally. But then I think, is that crazy? Is it crazy to need therapy because of one sentence your girlfriend said? Or is it completely reasonable given how much it's affected me? The other day, we were watching something on Netflix, and there was a scene where a character makes a comment about size, and I felt my chest tighten. She didn't even notice, but I had to get up and go to the bathroom because I felt like I couldn't breathe. That's how bad this has gotten. I've also started comparing myself to what she might have meant. I don't even know what her ex looks like, but I've created this image in my head of someone who's better than me in that one specific way, and it's destroying my confidence. Every time we're together intimately, I'm in my own head wondering if she's thinking about him. We're 75% now. Stay with me because I need your advice on how to handle this. The thing that keeps me up at night is that I genuinely don't know if this is something I can get over. Some people might say it's just a comment, just words, and I should move on. But to me, it feels like she showed me where her mind was that night. She went on a date with her ex and she was thinking about his body. I also can't stop thinking about the fact that she didn't wait for my permission. She sent that text knowing I was asleep, knowing I couldn't respond in time, and then went anyway. That feels calculated. That feels like she knew I would say no, so she gave me just enough time to technically ask permission while not giving me enough time to actually stop her. And the New Year's Eve comment, that still bothers me too. He wanted to see her on New Year's Eve, one of the most romantic nights of the year, and she's acting like I should be grateful she turned that down. But she didn't turn down the first date, she only turned down the second one after I got upset about the first one. I don't know what to do. Part of me loves her and wants to make this work. We have good times together. We laugh together. We've built a life here in Toronto together. But another part of me feels like I'll never fully trust her again, and I'll never forget what she said to me. I've been thinking about giving her an ultimatum. Either we go to couples therapy and actually work through this properly, or I walk away. But I'm scared that if I bring this up again after a year, she'll think I'm being ridiculous. She'll think I should be over it by now. But how do you get over something like this? How do you unhear something once it's been said? How do you stop your brain from replaying that moment over and over again? Some days I think I'm being dramatic and I should just let it go. Other days I think I'm being way too easy on her and I should have left the moment I got back from that trip. I'm stuck in this middle ground where I don't know what's right anymore. Here's what I need from all of you watching this. I need your honest opinion. Not sugar-coated, not trying to make me feel better, just honest. Do I try to work through this? Do I go to therapy alone? Do I ask her to go to couples therapy with me? Do I just accept that this is always going to bother me and learn to live with it? Or do I leave and find someone who would never put me in this position in the first place? Comment your advice below. Tell me what you would do if you were in my situation. Have you ever been in a situation like this? How did you handle it? Did you stay or did you go? Do you regret your choice? Also, for everyone who's been in long-term relationships, is this the kind of thing you can come back from? Or is this one of those things that's going to slowly poison the relationship until it falls apart anyway? If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I know this was heavy, I know this was uncomfortable, but I genuinely don't know what to do and I need outside perspectives. Hit that like button, subscribe for updates because I might need to make a follow-up video depending on what I decide, and most importantly, go comment right now. Break up or stay? Tell me what you think. Tell me your reasoning. I'm reading every single comment because I need all the help I can get right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.